Bangladesh won the toss. They're gonna send in Nepal A to bat first. So let's have a look at the Nepal A card, opening the batting. Kushal Bortel, and of course, Trit Raj Das, the man of the moment from last night. I still cannot get over that. So I think we hear the Nepal anthem play in the background.
He'll be hoping to have an impact with the bat early on here. You'd think it's a smart decision from Bangladesh, Jono, to send the Nepalese into bowl.
Pawan Saraf also had a massive part to play last night. We're going to go to a break on the other side of this. Live action.
Multicultural round here in the top end T20 series at TIO Stadium, and it is the Nepalese who are going to go in and have a bat first here. Bangladesh winning the toss earlier and sending them out. On Willswire with me is Jono Van, and Jono, as I said earlier, I think this is going to be probably one of the most electric atmospheres we're going to have for the competition. A lot of red and blue down there cheering on Nepal. Both these communities have massive stakes, I guess, in the game, but also within the community here in Darwin.
In excess of 650 fans in the house at DXC Arena last night, Will. And there's sure to be a massive Nepalese community, and indeed Bangladeshi community, getting around their boys. And you can hear the crowds on the effects mic getting really excited. The opening batsman coming out for Team Nepal. So Bangladesh won the toss and elected to field first. Both teams out on the ground. And, of course, the match referee, John Tate, and the umpires, the standing umpires, are Imran Mohammed and Kurt Meagle from the Sacker, of course. It's the same umpires from this morning. And I keep reminding Imran Mohammed he had a box seat position to last night's catch. Boy, didn't he love it.
Yeah, what a catch that was. Already one of the highlights of the competition. It'll be hard to beat that, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more to come. So make sure you're checking out the socials and following along, because if you miss a match live, you don't want to miss it on the replay.
NT Cricket is the social media handle to follow. We're set to go here for the opening stanza of a game that many people have anticipated. So Bortel and Das getting set to open the batting. And Rohan Abdullah is going to open.
Emerging Bangladesh here, under 19 pace bowler. Good seam movement and hit the deck capabilities. He'll be wanting to hit the deck early here. We've seen a few different tactics with the power play. We'll see if he can take a couple of wickets early.
In he comes. Edge to first slip dropped. Bit of an uncomfortable start early, Will.
Yes. Bit nervy. This is probably one of the biggest stages. Maybe Nepal last night would have been a massive game for them. This equally so. There would be plenty of nerves on both sides. They managed to squeeze through for a quick single there. Bertel off the board.
Tritraj Das to face his first delivery. Nepal's hero. Millions of people watching that on social media and around the world. Rohan Abdullah behind point. That's a great shot. It's not caught. It's runs. And what a start from the Nepalese hero. He just keeps on giving us surprises. A boundary to start. Let's have a look at the replay. Hit that crisply, didn't he? Well behind square. Over the boundary. Magnificent.
Gee, don't the fans love it? You can hear some horns in the crowd. They've got the 4 and the 6 signs going up. Plenty of 4s going up there for that one. As you said, just cleared the fingertips. Didn't quite clear the rope, but gave us our first big cheer of the evening. In comes Dula for ball number 3.
Kandastu here. Likes to defend. It's gone square. Just a point. The crowd in full voice. Listen to him on the effects mic. Absolutely marvellous. Thanks to CricViz, WinViz has also had a big part to say in our proceedings today. Ended up awarding the win to Victoria in the high 90s, finishing off with a 100% win rate in the end. Das again, found the gap. He'll get 2 at least.
They'll hold for 2.
Nicely fielded by Ariful Islam. Das goes to 6. This game will be very evenly matched. The crowd will want to give us just as much as the players. Leave nothing in the tank after this one. Rohan Abdullah into Das. Defended off the sticker. No run.
And one to come in this first over.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen to that.
Gee, it's fun playing cricket when you've got that behind you, isn't it?
That's amazing. Oh, how's that? It's given! The first wicket falls.
The first over that's added.
Oh my gosh. The first wicket falls and it's Tritraj Das. Played this particular shot. Let's have a look at the replay. Edge taken easily by the keeper. Players went up. Routinist catches. The routinist of catches for the keeper.
Not exactly the start Nepal would want it, but they're entertained. What an opening over that was. You thought he was about to explode, but an edge just goes through. And as you said, pretty regulation catch in the end for the keeper. Also the captain today, Ifran Shukar. Now coming into the fold. The bowling end. I think it's Mohammed Rubel.
So Anil Saar down the other end. the new batter, Mohamed Rubel. Nicely floated, trying to look for a single. They push each other back. Crowd in full force already. In the early stages of this game. Fielded by Ripon Mondol.
Mohamed Rubel, as you may be able to tell from those first two. Emerging pace prospect within the Bangladesh high-performance bowling group.
Rubel back in, well hit by Bortel.
Beats the fielder for an early run.
So Saar to get his first taste of the action.
Saar, their captain today, also their keeper, so you'll see him with the gloves on pretty much all day here, Jono.
Quite.
Oh, and that's another.
Look out.
Bang.
Oh no. Disastrous start for Nepal 8. Saar departs.
Good hands from the Bangladesh keeper. Also their captain, Ifran Shakur. He takes his opposing captain and opposing keeper. Saar goes for a golden duck. And they're 2 down in the very, very early stages of multicultural round here at TIO Stadium. Mohamed Rubel gets his first scalp.
Next to bat, Kushal Mullah, who's got his skates on early. Bit of a hurry on to... In fact, maybe a change in the order. Pawan Saraf is coming on instead. So get your power hitter in early. G was good last night with bat and ball. Two to come in the over.
Gee, their bowling has been very, very strong. And why wouldn't you be nervous if you're in the Nepalese jersey tonight?
A very nervous start. 2 for 8. They're being sent into bat. Mohamed Rubel. Saraf defends. Pawan Saraf with 41 off 49 last night. So despite the fact that the Nepal team didn't get the chocolates, they still put in a decent effort. Good decision, I think, to put in Saraf. Tripon Mondol will be put through his paces early, just warming up here, ready to come on.
Yeah, so they're going to share the ball around amongst the bowlers at the moment. And we were talking earlier in the previous game, Jono, whether you sort of try and bide your time in the power play or if you try and strike at the risk of losing a few wickets. It looks like that's what Nepal's doing.
The conditions tonight. I know it's going to be dark soon, but you have largely consistent conditions, if not for
beats the slits.
Daylight.
Mohammad Ripon Mondal.
Bangladesh with their first hit out of this Stadium T top end T20. All coming off an unfortunate loss last night. First delivery is a leg by G. That was close. Saraf picks the ball up, hands it back to Ripon Mondal. Saraf, a nervous start, being called in perhaps a little bit ahead of time.
Well ahead of time. He is an all-rounder, so should be somewhat comfortable. But as you say, just wouldn't expect to be there in over 2. That's how early he was out there today.
He's going to have a lot to say with the ball later on as well. An exciting prospect.
Oh.
Edge taken! And Saraf's gone too. The shakiest of starts for Nepal A. And Bangladesh have the upper hand early. Saraf forced to go for naught. 3 for 9 off 2.5.
And that very loud crowd has suddenly died off a little bit. There's still a murmur, but it's not as confident and joyous as it was a few overs ago.
See here on the replay, a clean edge, and first slip takes the catch. 3 down. This time Kushal Mullah comes in. Maybe perhaps he should have been in before Saraf as planned. Saraf came in ahead of time and goes for a globe. 4 deliveries he faced, and now it's time for Kushal Mullah.
Well, he's been pushed back one, and he's still in earlier than he would have liked. Even earlier, given that slight demotion in the order. Maybe they just wanted to save some skin a little bit. But in comes Kushal Mullah.
Ripon Mondal so far with no runs to his name. 1 wicket. Ripon Mondal to Mullah. Nice delivery again, an edge to the keeper almost. Doesn't get any bat on it this time.
How good are these Bangladesh bowlers going today, Jono, to start it off? Well, this game is completely on their terms.
It really is. They're about to give this competition a shake. They know this. They know these conditions. They seem to know them really well. A comprehensive victory in Test cricket on that level against Australia here at Marara Stadium. Ripon Mondal.
Much needed cheer comes through.
It's a single this time added to his name. Hurrying through, getting that important signal. 3 for 10 in the power play, which either brings a lot of runs or brings a lot of wickets. And the latter has happened.
A lot of pleasure, a lot of pain. It's certainly been very painful for Nepal early.
Last ball, Ripon Mondal's first over bouncer. That's 1 for the over. And that is over. 3 for 10 off 3. Great bowling there from Ripon Mondal. 1 for 1 off 1. Sent into bat, and I think that was a good decision by the Bangladeshi HP team.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're certainly calling Darwin their home away from home at the moment. It's one of the Northern Territory's fastest growing migrant communities, and it's certainly enriching our vibrant multicultural society. Along with many of the other communities we have up here, Jono, they have a Bangladeshi festival closer into the city. Very, very popular. Some delicious food trucks there, and very well attended by Bangladeshis and non-Bangladeshis alike.
Eyes on 1, Bortel's on 2. Ahmed Rubel to resume. Edge to square. Shameen Hossain gets that one. Delivery, Mohammed Rebel to Muller. That's worth the shout.
Oh,
the umpire's given him.
What is happening here, Jono?
4th wicket falls. Muller's got to go now for 1. Ballistic bowling attack this one. Mohammed Rubel and Ripon Mondal getting the job done. Muller's got to go for 1. LBW, everybody went up. They all knew it. Let's have a look here on the replay. That is hitting middle. That's gone.
Oh, gee, they're up and about, Bangladesh. Very, very appropriate their name. The Bangladesh high performance team, performing with a lot of high quality cricket at the moment. So in will come Lakesh Bam. He too in much earlier than he would have expected to be in.
Lakesh Bam hitting 16 off 13 last night against the NT Strike. So he's got to lift his team. Coming in the 3rd over.
He's known for his boundary striking in the domestic league in Nepal. Wonder if he'll try and grab a couple during this power play here. A few more balls left in it.
I'm in at 6. Edged on the leg side. Oh, look out. The keeper's being a bit cheeky.
They're greedy for a few more wickets, John. Oh, why wouldn't you be when you've started the way they have? 4 wickets in the power play, 1 and over.
Irfan Sakor. Very cheeky in the pace. Oh, gee, another one. Another one. He's taunting the batsman right now behind the stumps. Comes in again.
Oh.
Taps on the pads. Umpire says not out. He's got a grin on his face to the umpire. He goes, yeah, it's not out. Let's have a look at the delivery. Oh, a bit hard to tell from there. Everyone went up this time. Rebel this time, edge. Finds a small gap. They should come back for 2. Gets off the mark. So recapping the scorecard. Kushal Bortel, the only opener still remaining in the middle. Tritraj Das went out for 6. Anil Shah and Pawan Saraf for a golden duck and duck respectively. This one's caught again!
Oh.
And another wicket falls. Bum's got to go.
And another wicket down for Nepal.
Bum goes for 2. Mohammed Rubel's got 3.
Unbelievable scenes here at TIO Stadium.
Now I know how Dan Ganane feels the night he called his first Big Bash game. Look at this delivery. Yeah. Simplest of edges, simplest of catches, taken at first slip.
Slips more than living up to their role as well. Alam with 2 catches and the keeper, Shakur, with 2 catches as well.
As you alluded to a moment ago, high performance by name, high performance by nature. How lucky are we here to be here for the Study NT Top End T20 Series. Proudly brought to you by Study NT, of course. Discover world-class education opportunities, rich multicultural communities and unmatched lifestyle in Australia's Northern Territory. Learn more at studynt.nt.gov.au. We're also proudly supported by the Northern Territory Government, backing major events and world-class sporting event and pathways in the top end.
And what we're learning here, Jono, is that Nepal really needs to lift their game in their next power play. 5 wickets they conceded, 13 runs is all they could muster up.
So Shahab Alam is listed at number 9, and he's come in place of Narayan Joshi. New man at the crease. Bortel, the only opener remaining. 2 off 6. In fact, it's Rohan Abdullah. Hit behind square, Bortel. What about the second? Just has one. The new man on strike.
In fact, it's Abdul Ghaffar who is bowling.
Abdul Ghaffar, indeed. Wearing the O and the 6. That's nicely bowled, trapped on the pads again. Crowd appeals.
Oh.
And that's a mighty close effort there.
I think he was home.
Just home.
Got a new bowler at the crease, Abdul Ghaffar.
That was... Okay, so that was likely...
But they have to push
Run,
and
so
push and get every run they can as well, Jono.
Given as a run there. Off the bat. Edge. Almost. Very nervous around the edges, these Nepalese players. Bortel under the most pressure. It's been in all series, opening the batting last night as well. Unfortunately scoring a globe, so he's good to get off the mark this time. Flicked off the pads. Fielded by Ripon Mondol. Nepal 8, now 5 for 16.
Want to be trying to lift that run rate up, wouldn't you, Jono? Just a little bit?
Absolutely. It all rests on these two shoulders at the moment. Less than 5 overs gone in this game so far. Abdul comes in. Lum lets that one go through. So WinViz has been a big part of the Study NT Top End T20 series. We're going to get a look at that very soon. Abdul Ghaffar with his final delivery of his opening contributions. Abdul Ghaffar to Alam. That's edge. He's found a gap. But also found the fielder in the deep. Into the over. 17 for 5. 15 to come. Here's WinViz, thanks to CricViz, our preferred scoring partner. Right now, Bangladesh high performance team very much in control of this. 95% chance of winning. Nepal A, what can they do to improve that percentage of 5%?
Well, they've got to do something. I think at the moment with Bertel, as you said, being the only sort of real batsman still out there at the moment, Alarm's been brought in from 9 to 7. That you just sort of say, let Bertel do the striking. No silly shots. And just toil away. Try and survive the remaining 15 overs. Still 5 wickets in hand, but a lot of their big hitting is already gone back to the rooms.
So Hardery Belt. A brutal spell so far, and he's only halfway through. He's got a little bit of turn here. Run out chance! Oh, by the barest of margins he got in. There is so much pressure. Bangladesh want to have pressure to keep it up, but also, notwithstanding the same that Nepal A are under right now.
I think they've got to squeeze runs like that as well, Jono. They want to get Bertel on strike. First ball of the over, you just need to do what you can to get him facing.
That's a very, very nice shot. There's a man out there though. Just over 5 overs gone. One each from each of these deliveries. Oh, gee, that was close. Mohamed Rubel wanting to entice the edge, and that he did. He goes again and again. The edge is offered, but doesn't connect with the bat. Rubel setting alarm up nicely. 3 off 6 at the moment for him. Bortel 5 off 10 down the other end. Edge misses probably a second slip line. They're coming back for no run. It's high energy. That's what we've come to like here in the Study NT Top End T20 series very early on.
Sent back to his spot there. And they want to try and squeeze as much as they can out, Jono, but they don't want to run out unnecessarily. Bertel knows he's got a full over coming up next.
Mohamed Rubel wants to get this done very quickly. Still have 1 over to come in his spell. Edge very, very close. First slip, not happy. Ruining another missed chance of just the faintest of edges. Let's have a look at the bowling card. Rohan Abdullah, Mohamed Rubel performing very, very well. The leader is Mohamed Rubel with 3 for 6. Other contributors with wickets have just 1 each.
Six overs down, 5 for 19.
New bowler.
They have somewhat steadied here. Nepal haven't conceded a wicket in the last 2 overs.
Number 13. Round of applause, guys.
And as you may have heard there, Mohamed Rohan Abdullah will be bowling again. He bowled the first over of this match. Thought maybe he was going to be a bit expensive. Conceded a 4 early on to the man of last night's moment, Tritraj Das, before getting him out a few balls later. Still got a hat-trick alive here again, 2 in a row early.
Here he comes. Oh, misses the edge again. Bortel wants to attack, but just can't connect. Borson and Ripon just discussing tactics for the moment. Irfan Shakur behind the stumps as captain. That's a nice delivery, defended. Short cover, no run. As we've mentioned before, Bortel, the opening batter, alongside Tritraj Das, who departed for 6 off 5. 5 for 19 now, the Nepalese side. Straight batted down the ground. They might get a couple. 2 fielders come to meet it. Got to be quick. Got there. Good running between the wickets from these two. They seem to be the men for the job early.
Bertel finally now their leading scorer for their side. As we know, Tritraj Das went out early, but he managed 6. It's taken Bertel all this time to get it out in front of him. He's only faced 2 overs and just over that in the game so far.
Another delivery, this time at Sky. There's a man there at full safe. Just happy to be here, it looks like. Two deliveries remaining in this over from Rohan Abdullah. The 3 offered so far. 5 for 22. Improving their position ever so slightly. 3.3 runs per over at the moment. Rohan Abdullah to alarm. Bouncer. I thought about flicking that over the keeper. To no avail.
So pace is steadying a little bit, but again the run rate is well behind what Nepal need to register a competitive score.
Abdullah steaming in again. Defended, no run. Nepal 5 for 22 after 7. 13 overs left. What's a respectable total under the circumstances? It's very hard to tell.
If they continue the way they're going, they're looking at just over 70, you'd think. 75 maybe. Do you try and get to that, or do you go out for less, trying to get bigger?
Well, I'm not sure. It just depends the amount of pressure that they perceive to be in. Being put on the back foot early. Samiun Basia Ratul, the new bowler.
Now Ratul starting the spell. From the airport end.
More spin to come, and evidently last night NT Strike found a way through spin bowling to slow down Nepal's scoring rate. Bangladesh taking a leaf out of their book. Batter straight down, another ridiculous catch attempt is put down. What could have been, hey? Managed to get the 1 run from that. Let's have a look at the replay here. Ratul comes in. It's nicely struck to cover, and the catch was almost taken. 2 in 2 nights.
Superman in the air there.
Ratul goes again. Same spot, this time along the ground. Finds the gap. It's a man out there, Rubel. Just the one to come from that. Now 5 for 24, so starting to get a little bit of momentum. That's all for his 3rd delivery. Push for 1. Thanks for joining us on 7 Plus. Study NC Top End T20 Series. Live and free across Australia. Alongside the test match, which commenced today. It was all happening. Bangladesh, the test site, all out for 64. 3 deliveries to come. It's pushed well behind square. They'll come back for 2. Shakur just really wants to whip those bails off. You can see the fire in his eyes from here. That's all with 2 to come. Trapped on the pads, defended.
And Ratul, last ball of his first over here. Can he too reap some rewards?
In the previous match, Victoria getting a 5-wicket win, scoring 151, chasing 147. Will Sutherland, the finishing blows. 5 for 27 after 8, Nepal 8. First game here. You and I commentated, Will. TIO this morning, New Zealand A, the comprehensive victory over the Adelaide Strikers Academy.
Put them top of the table. I think the Victorian side may now be somewhere similar as well.
Tim Robinson led from the front.
Abdul Ghaffar back into the attack from the end.
Katene Clark went for a globe and then followed by Matt Boyle for 22. BJ Jacobs went for 28. Not out. Mo Abbas finished on 9 not out as well as they got the winning runs. The Adelaide Strikers, it was Justice Wadia, a big success story from last year's top-end T20 series and indeed the Big Bash. So Abdul Ghaffar comes back on. Bortel, who defends.
How about Captain Jaden Lennox's catch as well? Something to rival last night's efforts.
Did you chat with him after the game? How was that?
It was great. He said it was just one of those sort of things where, I mean, as you can tell, a split second between seeing it come and trying to catch it. Just leapt out and had it in his hands.
It's always good to hear player processes and how they managed to do such incredible things. Behind square, fielded very nicely. Bortel 10 off 17. Alarm 6 off 14. 2 dots to start the Abdul Ghaffar over. Very tidy in his first over with 4. Delivery slashed into a similar spot. Got to hurry. Overthrows. Just the one. The Nepal supporters up in full voice after that.
That's great running from number 14, Bertel.
Three deliveries to come. Abdul Ghafar's second over. Run rate slightly improves to 3.41. So these are the set batters in the middle. The previous game we had Harry Dixon. Nicely hit. Found the gap. There's a boundary. Bortel lifts the crowd. He heads to 16. That's what Nepal needed.
Just their second boundary of the day and their first since that second ball of the innings. Over the fence goes the fielder, Mohammad Shaman Hussain, having to climb over and grab the ball himself, just to add a bit of salt into the wound there. Otherwise, Bangladesh rarely a blemish at all in tonight's match. Multicultural round here at TIO Stadium.
Abdul Ghaffar to continue. Excellent accuracy. Bortel really hitting his straps.
The two of them now have built a partnership of 21, which doesn't sound like much, but in context of the rest of the side, it's somewhat significant. And this over in particular, just building up that run rate a little bit.
They've improved their position ever so slightly. Run rate up to now 3.85. So Bortel probably the preferred man to face the music as Alarm coming in at point that he wouldn't have liked to. One to come. Alarm lets that one go. The end of the over, end of the ninth. 5 for 34. Alarm 6 off 14. Bortel 17 off 21.
And while they have somewhat improved, I guess, their position at the crease there and their confidence, I don't think it would have done much to the WinViz, Jono. Still well behind the pace off after 9 overs.
Might take a look at the WinViz a little bit later.
Ratul coming back in for his second over. Bit of spinach.
That cheer.
Continuing for his second over.
Nepalese fans trying to wheel on their batsman out there in the middle.
I love that. Jishan Alarm coming right in front of here. 115 the number.
Triple digits.
Big heave to the offside. Finds a man in the deep. Great to be here at TIO Stadium. Finish off the TIO leg of the tournament tomorrow. Preparation for football season. Richmond and Essendon in the AFLW to do battle.
Dreamtime in Darwin, Indigenous round next week. Following multicultural round tonight here at TIO Stadium. A big couple of weeks. Obviously we had the Test cricket last weekend.
See that live on City Plus as well, I think. Sportel gets a much needed run.
Some great scenes and landscapes here in Darwin. The iconic sunset. If you're grabbing dinner at the Trailer Boat Club or Ski Club or one of those waterfront destinations, if you're in Bangladeshi form, this is the best view in the house. Although Nepal trying to make something of an house. A bit of a misfield there means that they'll squeeze through for a second, and in front of the grandstand as well is not exactly what Jishan Alarm had in mind, but for Nepal, it's another run to the tally.
Sunday 30th of August footy action comes here to TIO Stadium. The first dream time in Darwin, 2020. The Richmond and Essendon men doing battle that night, and boy was that special.
Last ball coming up for Ratul.
One to come before the halfway mark. Lum and Bortel getting things done, wrapped on the pads, going down leg by.
Feels a little bit dewy out there at the moment. I think just as the sun's setting, it's getting a bit softer on the deck. We saw a bit of a nasty fall earlier in the earlier game. I think it might have been from Oheguru Dylan in the outfield, and just before here in Bangladeshi, in the Bangladesh field, we saw Alarm slip over. I think first slip almost had a bit of a tumble there as well, just trying to collect the ball.
WinViz returns at the halfway mark of this first innings. Bangladesh high performance team with 92 percentage point chance to win this game. Did the damage early like Mitchell Stark did in Mackay. 5 early wickets. One of the quickest 5s he's probably ever got.
Fourth time he's gotten a wicket with the opening ball of the match as well, Starkey.
Gafar returns. That's probably too high. Got to kick it off the ground. Didn't connect. It's Kushal Bertel. Came in there safely. safely found his ground. For 41. Fed to mid-on region for 1. I'm 1 away from double figures. He's hit that well. Found a fielder immediately. It went up, you can hear that. And gee, an atmosphere at TIO Stadium's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, despite being behind the 8 ball, well behind it, in fact, the crowd hasn't wavered at all. They've been very strong all evening, all afternoon. Cheering every run, giving them every little bit of motivation that they can get and try and build this up. They have picked up, as we said, they were looking at maybe 75. I know they're still more than halfway through, only on 43. Looking a bit healthier at the moment.
Nicely played to the leg side. Bortel heads to 21. That's when the other end's got to come back. Alarm wanted a second.
He's finding his groove now, as you just mentioned, on double figures.
Two to come in the 11th. Took a far to Alarm. Pushes it out, gets a single.
Final ball to come from Mr. Ghaffar. Sabir Rahman, number 1, give the crowd a wave.
Grand announcer getting everyone up.
Bit of a hold up as the fielder rearranges.
Victoria were awfully tactical in a number of subtle fielding changes in the earlier game. Resulted in ensuing wickets. Well captained by Will Sutherland today. Playing a miss. Into the over 5 for 45 after 11.
That's the end of the 11th over.
Let's have a look at the batting card then. 5 wickets to fall. 2 globes for Anil Shah and Pawan Saraf. Tritraj Das, the other opener, out for 6. 5 for 45. The lights well and truly in effect here. The beautiful TIO Stadium on Larrakia country.
It's good looking ground. Great looking ground. Jake Pavlich, the groundskeeper's done an excellent job.
It's cricket in paradise, I have to say. The Top End T20 is a fantastic initiative, supported fantastically by the Northern Territory government, backing major events and world-class sporting pathways in the top end.
Quite an experience seeing the palm trees in the background as well.
In Australia, the tropics. Fantastic holiday destination, Darwin, especially in the dry season. He's played it. And the captain misses. Ruse a missed chance. The lads are having a chat about it.
Looks like he's walking.
Hang on a second. There you go. Alarm actually goes. Let's have a look at the replay here. Very soon.
Number 74, Joshian. Big round of applause.
Super well bowled. Let's have a look here and see what happened.
How good is he?
There we go, through the gate. I can't quite explain that reaction from the keeper. It looked like, oh geez, I dropped it. but a wicket falls nonetheless, the 6th wicket.
Perhaps a bit of competition out there to get the most wickets, and he's realised he's just jumped down a peg. But they'd be pretty happy with that, as we said. You'd be very happy wearing a yellow and green top tonight. 6 for 45 is where Nepal sits at the moment.
Let's have a look at this from side on. Ah, yes, top of off.
And I think it's clipped the wicket keeper in the shoulder, hence the reaction.
I see. As the great Dennis Committee once said, he misses, but they don't miss out. Another wicket falls. Nepal A, 6 for 45, the new batsman Joshi. Ortel down the other end. Immediately attacking down the ground. Single in the danger man, the opener back on strike. And now Chet's gone!
Oh, yes, he's gone.
That is out!
Fingers up.
That is out! Some quick work from the Bangladeshi fielders results in another wicket, and Nepal lose their 7th. Let's have a look here at the quick work. Nicely bowled. Forward of square. Oh, that's a great throw under pressure. Knocks down the stumps. Captain's work in the end. Shakur does unbelievably well to get that. Let's have another look. Forward of square, straight to the field up. Punted back. One stump left in the ground.
Is the run there, Jono? Is someone done foul by the other? Looks like Rajan Dakal is coming in. Again, brought forward a little early.
7 for 46. 11.3 overs gone.
8.4 overs remaining in the game.
New batsman to face Ratul.
Dakal, the new man at the crease. Ratul to bowl to the new man, so 7 for 46 is the score. Great to have your company here on 7 Plus. Dead ball, the over trapped on the pads, worth a shout. Umpire said no.
Squeeze through for a single. Carl off the mark. Back to Bertel.
Nicely pushed out. Wanting to come back for a second, got to go back. The fielders know to be ready for anything. We talk about intent a lot in this competition. And the Bangladesh high performance team, elite in the field. Fine cricketing nation, one to come. Swatted past the bowler for a single.
That's the end of the 3rd over from Ratul.
End of the over. 3 overs done for Ratul. Still got one more. 7 for 49.
7 for 49.
With 8 overs remaining in his first innings. Need to see Bangladesh under lights with bats in hand.
Ripon Mondal back into the attack.
Dakal manages to get off the mark. He's on 2 at the moment. Ripon Mondal back into the attack.
Just the 1 wicket so far today. Started telling one. The third of the match put them down at 3 for 10, and that was when you really thought that Nepal might be in trouble. Early in that power play. Bertel still the top scorer with 22. And only one other, I think, has managed double figures. That was Alarm, with who he built a 32-run partnership. Or really struggling here tonight under lights.
Von Mondal steaming in. Great areas. Narrowly beating the bat. Let's have a look at this line and length here on the replay. Oh, middle. Middle and off stump line. Textbook fast bowling.
Standing in Mondal. Beats the fielder again.
That's the 50 up for Nepal, guys. Big round of applause.
Nepali fans celebrate 50 up.
This crowd will be hoping they can at least double it.
50 runs of 74 balls with a run rate now of around 4. They've done well to get this to this position under the circumstances, under pressure. Lower order batsman called into work a little early.
So they're looking at a total of about 80 at the moment. Certainly that's very attainable from a Bangladesh perspective with bat in hand.
They've done well to stay in. It's into the deep and dropped.
Great effort by Jishan.
Jishan Alarm in the deep. Couldn't hang on. Bortel loves it. Breathes a sigh of relief. Let's have a look at this on the Study NT replay. Scooped out over the square leg boundary. The Bangladeshi fans call his name, edge, and missed behind the keeper, behind everyone for 4 more.
Gee, that spirit's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Both crowds of the respective sides in full force. You can't pick who has the majority share in the crowd. A big effort for the captain to try and get to a first slip position and catch that one. 4 more to the Nepal side. Bortel, 28 off 30 now, catching up and improving that strike rate. Bouncer! There's a man out there, single. Sabir Rahman.
Well, it certainly looks like they've said, hang on, we're not going anywhere without a crack at it, and they've started swinging this over. Mondal thought maybe he was going to be a dangerous bowler.
Keep swinging, find your way to 70. Keep swinging after that, find your way to 90. Incredible crowd in the stands of beautiful TIO Stadium. Ripon Mondal with his last at the halfway mark of his bowling contribution. Plenty of more from him still to come. Almost lost balance for a moment. Run out chance. Nothing doing. That is the over. 7 for 57. Off
13 overs gone.
13.
7 for 57. 7 to come.
Amazing stuff. The 2026 Top End T20 Series, proudly brought to you by Study NT. Discover world-class education opportunities, rich multicultural communities, and unmatched lifestyle here in Australia's Northern Territory. Learn more at studynt.nt.gov.au. We're proudly also supported by the Northern Territory Government. Put on fantastic events all year round, backing major events like these, world-class sporting pathways in the top end. Russell to get to work for his final over of the evening. Bangladesh high performance making it dint on the net run rate. That one's lofted.
Through the hands again, and that clears the rope. Bangladesh is certainly giving this a push. And Nepal, I should say, that pushes them out now. Up to 61, as you say, get to 60, now to 70, now to 80. Great boundary there from Bertel. And takes him above 30.
I never made the first 11 at my high school, but I did go to first 11 training, and the coach was all about tempo cricket. The tempo has well and truly risen as we're back live, and they'll get two.
Oh no!
There's a mix-up down the other end, but no run out. Gotta get there, and another misfield. Hectic cricket here at TIO Stadium. Edge of your seat stuff. Rajan, on his knees, lives to fight another day.
And a quick little chat at.
Let's have a look at this again.
So the mix-up here, they're both standing down the one end, as you can see there, but a little fumble.
Two misfields. And the captain ended up with it and couldn't finish the job. I think we all need a break after that one. Tossed well outside off. That's the one this time. Jashan Fields right in front of us here. 34. Bortel of 33. There we go, look at this. That is a super shot. Got to come back for two, he will.
They've had a few nervous moments tonight. That one wasn't their first. It was the closest they came to a silly run out, I guess you could call it. But I'd be wary if I was trying to run between the wickets at the moment. Just need to settle down a little bit.
Still anyone's game at the moment. Still a batting innings to come. What can Nepal produce with the ball?
Here's one row, not the second.
Gee, how big are the rows? Lovely conditions for cricket right about now here at TIO Stadium in Larrakia country, Darwin. One to come in Ratul's final over. Defended well. That is the end of Ratul's contribution. It had it all. 4 overs done, 1 for 23. At the end of that over, 7 for 66, Nepal A. 6 to go. What's in store?
Yes, I don't know if we thought we'd quite get to 14 overs when we were 5 down in the fourth, but they've managed to do pretty well, dropping just 2 more wickets since then. They've piled on 53 runs, Nepal. A gallant effort so far. Looks like Bertel's just reassembling himself in his padding. He's been out there since the start. The way he's going, I think he's going to be out there for a little while longer. 6 overs left to come.
Change of bowler, Rohan Abdullah. Comes back on from the northern end. Bortel on 37. Continues to fight, beats the edge again. delivery of dot ball. Bortel facing 37 from 36. Off the toe, looking for a second. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry! I reckon he's made it this time.
To reiterate, they do need to try and squeeze every last bit of juice out of the lemon. Any run they can get, they're going to try and get, even if it does cost them a wicket. That is where they are at the moment.
This has probably been the biggest high-pressure situation that they've been in so far in the tournament, after a very good performance last night.
And you'd think a lot of that pressure. You'd think a lot of that pressure is resting on Kushal Bertel, because he knows once he's gone, yes, he might have done his job for the team, but he needs to try and do what he can to lead this side in getting runs on the board as the opening batsman. Push another one through, a relatively easy single.
Almost hit his partner in the process. Cricket fans from all around the world watching this here in Darwin, and indeed on their screens in their home countries all around the world, to the tune of many, many millions of fans over the course of the top end T20 since its inception. Great opportunity to experience cricket right here in the top end. Time passes. 7:06 local time.
Oh,
another play and a miss.
One left to come in this over. Might be the last for Dula. No, one more to come after this.
Unless, of course, 3 wickets fall without him.
Of course. Or they opt for sharing the ball around as well. Certainly a possibility. If they think they've done enough with the ball to give some others a go.
6 bowlers used so far. Russell expires, having bowled his 4. Still one to come for Abdul Ghaffar. Rahan Abdullah and, of course, Mohammad Rubel. Still 2 to come from Rupon Mondal, who can definitely say a lot with his final 2 overs.
That over much tighter from Bangladesh. Just 3 offered is what they conceded. The smallest they've conceded since back in that 7th over. Also to our man Dula, who's just finished his 3rd over. Mohammad Ronat Dula Borson. And they did improve their run rate significantly in between those 2 periods. Almost up at about a run a ball they were scoring, which, looking at the score now, 69 off 15 overs. It's not what you would have thought, but they were very, very slim pickings early on and prior to that moment.
Mohammad Rubel to bowl his last.
22 was all they managed off those first 7 overs.
7 for 69, start of the 16th over. Mohammad Rubel, the tidiest of them all. An economy of 2. 3 wickets for the man with the ball. He has absolutely swatted that, and it's gone all the way for 6. Bortel moves to 46, and that's exactly what Nepal needed. Smashed it.
great night out at TIO for Bortel.
Listen to the crowd and watch this replay. Full face of the bat, slogged a cow. The momentum swinger. Losing a bunch of wickets early on was hard enough. But being Mohamed Rubel and seeing that probably makes it harder. What's his response? Through the gate and stumped!
Another one of those overs that has 2 balls in and has already had it all. The danger man is gone. Kushal Bertel will go for 46, just a boundary shy of that half century. But a gallant performance while others fell to the wayside at the other end of the pitch.
Brilliant work, tossing it up. And the skipper finished off the job. 8th wicket falls. 75 runs on the board for Nepal. Khatri the next man in.
I think it gets harder here for Nepal. 75 they've made so far. Now in what you can only imagine is a slim tail if all the rest of the side has managed to work up. This is 75 so far. But they have been very gallant. Kept their composure in running between wickets. A few nervous moments, but ultimately been pretty good at it. Rubel, it's his 4th wicket.
Bortel departs for, at this stage, a match high of 46. Oh, that has got to be out. The ump unmoved. I mean, that looked pretty good to the naked eye at first. Let's see where that ball ended up. Khatri off to a rocky start. This time again goes the same shot, gets bat on it, and will get 4! Are you kidding? Hello, welcome to the crease. Have a shaky start and then have a boundary. Welcome to Darwin.
It is good to see a recovery like that, Jono. When you see him fall over on his first ball face, you think, oh, we might be in for a quick innings here. But no, to respond with a 4 like that.
It looked pretty good. The players went up. That LBW shout, particularly the captain. Maybe I went up a bit too early as well. I love a good LBW shout. Rubel, his last. A chance for a 5-wicket haul. Maybe. A superb, sublime performance from him. The 5 for goes begging. His 4 overs done and dusted. 4 for 18. A man of the match contender. Here's the bowling card. Mohamed Rubel, 4 for 18. Going at 4.5s.
And just quietly down the other end, another man of the match contender, depending on how it pans out, could have established himself in Kushal Bertel. Only 46 or 40. Returning to the crease now will be Ripon Mondol.
Still got 2 left. So a lot to say in this game, but only 2 wickets required to send Nepal back into the sheds. Get them ready for a reply with the ball. Duckall, Khatri, both on 5. Ron Duckall to face up to Ripon Mondol. It's up in the air, it's over the keeper, and it's going over the boundary. The crowd rejoices, the skipper's not happy.
don't think he realised just how well he hit it there, Dakal. He was absolutely sprinting down the other end of the crease, turned around and thought, oh, just stroll back to my crease here. Brilliant boundary there.
Swiped behind the stumps. The captain just telling them to settle. Back live now. Rip on Mondol. The Dakal, who found the fielder. Potential drop chance there, I'm not sure. It happened in a split second. Dakal moves to 10 after securing that single. The crowd sound incredible here, don't they? I will be singing their praises all night, just as like I did last night. In excess of 660 people joining us at DXC Arena for the first night of the tournament.
Sounds like you could add another 0 to it, Jono.
Oh, it really does. Shot it over first slip, found a man. Paul A, 8. For 87. Goal. It's been solid trying to steady things. After Kushal Bortel scored 46 off 40. Rip on Mondol. Ripping in again. Bottom of the leg side. Chance of a run out.
And it's another run out for Bangladesh.
And gone. Can't run on his arm. Ninth wicket falls.
Run out by Alarm, who, as we mentioned earlier, has been very...
Let's have a look. Oh, that's a solid throw on the replay. Wasn't even in the shot.
Couple of catches already to Alarm and caps it off with a brilliant run out. So 1 wicket left to fall. Nepal, to their credit, have managed to put up close to 90. They'd be probably eyeing off triple figures here if they can. But as you say before that, they'd be just saying, let's get to 90. 3 runs, we can do that. We could do that in 1 hit if we wanted to.
A respectable total considering where they've been. Akash Chand, the final man to face the music. Rip on Mondol. Coming in again. Slide edge, shoot square. No run. 9 for 87. In the 17th over. They're being sent into bat first. GS move from Irfan Shakur, the captain and wicket keeper. Last ball for this over, Rip on Mondol. Down the leg side, will bowl one more. For 88, 1 delivery to come. Chand has 1 to deal with. He's done well. Coming in at number 11. End of the over, 9 for 88 after being sent into bat by Bangladesh high performance side. 3 to come, 88 for 9.
Multicultural round here between Nepal and Bangladesh has brought in, as you've heard, a hugely atmospheric crowd here. Sounds like there's a couple of thousand in here tonight at TIO Stadium. 2 massive communities here in Darwin who would be loving seeing the top end series here.
Abdul Ghaffar to bowl his last and hopefully find that 10th wicket. Bipin Khatri on strike. Akash Chand down the other end. Abdul Ghaffar to Khatri. Lost control with one hand there, still manages to get through for a single. The run rate getting up to 5 was exactly what they were targeting, I feel. I mean, having the run rate in 3s and 4s for the majority of their innings. They found a way out in some respects, and we still don't know what Bangladesh is going to be like coming in with the bat.
I say
they've got power hitters, but anything is possible in the game of cricket.
Oh, another opportunity here. No. They do say never judge a wicket before both sides have played it, and who knows what Bangladesh is going to bring up in their batting innings. Perhaps they'll find it just as difficult with their opening order, trying to build some momentum. The power play, 5 wickets is what they conceded Nepal, 13 runs what they could muster. Oh.
Not worth a shout on this occasion. Abdul Ghaffar. A very clean bowler without a wicket. Can he get that elusive 10th?
Ghaffar, and he comes. Will field his own ball. Keeps his economy at a very healthy 4.4. Yet to take a wicket though. And he would want to join in the fun, wouldn't he, Jono?
Oh, I'm sure. On the board, 2 to come. The number 11 facing. Oh well, that's up-ish. Fielder coming around. Better come back for a second. Ball rockets in.
Online as well.
Probably not from there though, surely. 1 to come in the 18th. 9 for 91. Still a chance for that 100. Great achievement to get there, if they can. Last ball of the over. Pushed away behind square.
And Ghaffar finishes his account there. 18 runs conceded of 4 overs. Couldn't get a wicket, but a very healthy set of overs for him.
Well bowled. 91 for 9 now. Nepal. Kushal Bhurtel with 46. Steering the ship from the top. His teammates had a difficult day out. Ripon Mondal to bowl his final over. Just as good as Abdul Ghaffar. Two overs to come. Ripon Mondal steaming into Khatri. False start.
Mondol had a very good day so far. Just 1 wicket to his name, but a few run-outs in his overs. Or a run-out in his over, I should say. And slash down the field.
This time he gets his over underway. After being sent back to the top of his mark. Strike is an NT strike, venturing out to Fred's pass for the middle game of tomorrow. Sunday morning, afternoon and evening. Games of cricket all around Darwin. Starting and finishing off tomorrow at TIO Stadium. Hurricanes in Bangladesh will do business for the final game at TIO this series.
If you thought it was hot at TIO early today, Jones, just wait till you get out to Fred's pass. It can be an absolute boiling pot out there.
New Zealand and the ACT Comets to get underway from 10 a.m. local time.
Oh.
That's a nasty bouncer. John dealt with it quite well under the circumstances.
Okay, we'll just head out and have a quick check-up on him. Might have cracked his helmet.
Usually happens. He'll have to get a new one, so they'll check on him for sure. Let's have a look at this delivery once more. Savage bouncer. Probably in an undesirable spot of the pitch. Today's results: New Zealand over the Strikers, Victoria over the Kingsmen. Nepal and Bangladesh in progress here at TIO Stadium. The second game today was, of course, at DXC in between. It's been great to be with you for all of these three games here on 7+.
DXC, of course, a big sponsor of cricket here in the Northern Territory. Their technology helps global companies run their mission-critical systems and operations and modernising their IT, optimising data architectures, and, of course, ensuring security and scalability. Don't know if that tickles your fancy, but DXC could be for you, if so. Looks like Chand will continue out there.
DXC, proud partners of cricket in the NT for a very, very long time. Big thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors across the tournament making this possible. And more so than the Northern Territory Government, backing major events and world-class sporting pathways in the top end. Chand, 2 from 10. He's been solid.
Straight down past the bowler. Good fielding again. It's been a bit of a mixed bag from Bangladesh. They've had a few which have slipped through, which probably shouldn't have, and a few mishaps. There was that should have been run out almost halfway through this innings, or probably in the back half of this innings. But then there have been moments like that, very tight, and they haven't let a lot through.
From Mondol, one of the many bowlers trying to seek that 10th scalp. Steps back. Finds the third man at the boundary.
So they'll go to 9 for 94. And that 100 now in reach. Done very well to get there so far. 1 over left in this innings. And for a while there, we didn't know if they would last the way. First 4 overs, they lost 5 wickets. Managed to steady the ship there. Even built up their run total.
When Viz just came and went, thanks to Crick Viz. Bangladesh very much still in command.
With the spinner, Khatri's just going to pitch the helmet for the time being. Bipin Khatri, number 10.
Dipak Dunray has a set of wheels on him going out into the 30-yard circle. Shamim now beats both bat and keeper. They'll only get one. So the 6th bowler introduced.
Mohammad Shamim has been given the ball for this last over. His first of the innings.
Shamim Hossain coming in. Nicely controlled down to the ground. Khatri getting off strike. And letting Chan deal with the new bowler. Oh, it's worth a shout. Nothing doing. Oh, very nice reverse. Won't get all of it straight to the fielder. Creative. Very, very creative shot. Just get one after that. Oh, gee, he had so much time as well. This time more conventionally forward of square leg.
And so one way or the other, they're going to last this innings, Nepal, against all odds. They'll make it to 120 balls.
They've done well. 9 for 98, 2 away from the 100. Khatri might as well go big. He does! They cross one, got to go back for the second, got to hurry. He's pushed him back. That is the end of the innings. 9 for 99. The final score for Nepal A. Was a tough outing for them out in the middle.
Certainly was.
They managed to get it done. 9 for 99. Solid effort out there, mostly led by Kushal Bortel. 46 off 40. Rijan Dakal with 10. There's the bowling card.
4 wickets to Mohammad Rubel, the pick of the bunch there, but early on it was all shared around. Dula, Mondol and Ratul all with single wickets and 2 runouts to go in the mix as well.
6 bowlers used ultimately. So Shahab Alam called upon a little bit earlier than he would have liked, scoring 11. Rijan Dakal scoring well with double figures as well. Unfortunately run out. Let's have a look at some highlights. Some early wickets fell. Oh, gee. Oh, some early wickets fell. Yeah, I just remember there a drop chance at first slip. And then the captain caught that one behind. Got it through the gap. That was really nice. So at the end of that, 9 for 99. 101 runs to win for the Bangladesh high-performance team. We're about to go to an ad break with a word from our sponsors. And then very shortly, after this, we're going to have the Bangladesh innings. Back soon. Thanks for joining us.
In 2026. Students score big in Australia's Northern Territory. Discover the perfect pitch for your next chapter and open a new innings for your career. Join a vibrant community with world-class opportunities and enjoy our laid-back lifestyle while pursuing your dream field. Break free of the boundaries and hit your future for six. Study in Australia's Northern Territory.
Cricket taught us to chase boundaries. Out here, you'll find new ones. From hot springs to hotter curries, the Northern Territory surprises at every turn. Adventure, culture, food. It's all here, and it's all real. Not your usual holiday. Not your usual Australia. New boundaries. New territory. Australia's Northern Territory.
Oi, oi! Have you heard what everyone's been saying? The NT is the place to visit in 2026.
Students score big in Australia's Northern Territory. Discover the perfect pitch for your next chapter and open a new innings for your career. Join a vibrant community with world-class opportunities and enjoy our laid-back lifestyle while pursuing your dream field. Break free of the boundaries and hit your future for 6. Study in Australia's Northern Territory.
When you move here, it's not just for work, it's for life. Here, culture isn't something you leave behind. It's something you bring with you and share. Great jobs, no long commutes, and weekends that start as soon as Friday ends. From the red desert to the tropical north, this place doesn't just welcome you, it transforms you. Australia's Northern Territory. New boundaries, new territory.
Welcome back to Multicultural Round here for the top end series here, powered by Study NT. Fantastic competition, match 6 so far, and the equation ahead for Bangladesh. Well, if they can crack triple figures, they've won the match. 100 is their target. Nepal rallied to make 99 with 1 wicket in hand out of their 20 overs. It was looking dire early after that power play. They'd lost 5 wickets for just 13 runs, but Kushal Bertel with 46 off 40 put in a gallant effort with batting ball. I'm Will Zar, with me is John Oven, and Nepal starting their second innings now. No, just getting a few steps in the legs.
A couple of reps, yeah. It genuinely looked like he was going in. Rajan Duckhole.
Duckhole run out by Alam. Alam is who he will be bowling to first up here, so caught a mini rivalry so far in the context of the game here, Jono.
None for 19 off 2 last night for John Duckhole. Going at 9.5s. We're all set to go here. Dot ball to kick things off. Ishan Alam and Habibur Rahman Sohan, the opening batsman for the Bangladesh high performance side. Ishan, the opener, with the biggest number I've probably ever seen besides Chris Gale's 333 that he wore for the Melbourne Renegades, I think it was at one point.
Correct, it was the Gades.
Second delivery. That is a Steve Harmison type delivery, which is raced all the way for 4. Straight out of the Steve Harmison playbook.
Not what the doctor ordered at all. Nepal really needs to keep Bangladesh contained and tight and to give away the first 4 runs.
Where was that going? That was going probably to easily first slip, and keeper probably couldn't catch up to that one. Saab, the captain and wicket keeper, like his counterpart. Much better this time, just beating the edge.
Despite that early boundary, has felt a little nervous these first 3 balls for Bangladesh. Wonder how they will approach this power play.
Vishal Mullah just trying to relax his charges at the moment. Dakal opening the batting, after opening the bowling, sorry. Oh, much more of the same. Excellent delivery and a great response. After the first one went for second delivery went for 5 wides. So 3 dot balls as legal deliveries this opening over. Nice line and length this time. Beats the fielder. But going for 4. So another boundary. First legal runs courtesy of Jishan Alam. It was a nice line, but probably just a bit too much in the slot. Eight minutes to 8 local time here in Darwin, Australian Central Standard Time. Great to have your company all around the world, particularly if you're watching, as you did on D-Go last night in Nepal. Otherwise, here in Australia, live and free on 7+. That is
coming
a
right our way.
huge slog right our way for 6. That's gone 15 rows back.
Not caught by the crowd, unfortunately, but what a hit that was.
What a start from Jishan Alam. Sohan does not have to face a ball yet. Just sit back and enjoy his other opener with a slog to cow of biblical proportions. That's the biggest 6 of the tournament so far. Wonder how far it went back. Back live. For more runs, 6 more. What? This time only 4 rows back in comparison. Couldn't go 20 rows back, instead it's -6.
21 off that first over. Gee, they have started this with a bang. It took Nepal 7 overs to hit that score. And Dakal has just gone bang, bang, bang for a 4, a 6 and another 6.
Ballistic, same shot, same result, more behind square this time. Into the crowd once again. None for 21 in reply. The score set by Nepal after being sent into bat. 99 was their score, so 100 is the target, and we're already 1/5 of the way there. I don't know fractions. No.
1/5 of the way there.
I wasn't very good at
1/5
maths.
of the way.
What's interesting in cricket, it's all about numbers, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a numbers game. Cartry to take care of things at the airport end. Sohan to face his first ball. So Cartry to bowl some spin. His first appearance of the tournament. Get things started, forward to square. Finds the fielder straight away. Bipin Kastri, experienced provincial captain of the Gandaki province. Definitely a reliable bowler, so off to a good start with a dot. Goes past cover, it's going to find the boundary. 4 more. Sohan in the runs.
It doesn't feel like they want to waste any time getting out to it. They just want to get to the task at hand, don't they, Jono?
5 minutes to 8 local time now. Kicked off at 6 on the dot. The crowd's here to be entertained with 4s and 6s by this Bangladesh high performance team.
Almost a little bunt back.
Well filled. And a justifiable round of applause there. None for 25. 5 wides in the first over. Courtesy of a loosener that just went a little bit all right. Straight back at the bowler again, straight down the line. Get away with one there. Sohan off strike, back to Jishan Alam, the man of the moment in the first over. Two to come in the second over of the opening power play.
Pushing it out. Beat one fielder. Oh, they're going to go for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they had to be quick, and they were.
Not heeding the warnings of the previous innings, clearly will.
Mind you, Nepal did do some pretty good running between the wickets. It was just those two they got caught out in the third, which they should have. But you're right, I don't know if they need to be running that hard when this is what the equation is. 28 runs in the first 2 overs at least. They slash it and a beat there. Is that going to trickle all the way through to the boundary? Gee, putting on the jets, and it's not going to be enough. Another boundary.
Ishan Alam just flat stick at the moment.
So off their first 2 overs, they've gone 21, and then they've gone 11. They're almost a third of the way through already.
None for 32.
Khatri with, Lim is Alam with 22 to his name already as well. He's gotten there in 8 balls.
So another change of bowler. Shahan Alam comes into the attack. Shahab Alam. That is. Immediate bowling change to start third over. The opening partnership dismembered. Speaking of dismembered, look at this. High in the air, players come to meet it. Almost a nasty clash there. Bodies did clash. Could have been so much worse. A mighty hit with a lofted trajectory slams into the turf.
Take a look at this. 3 fielders all running, all eyes for the ball. Nearly a 3-way crash there.
Skied that one well and truly. Their man coming round probably should have left it to him. It landed in his hands almost. 3 players wanting that one.
I feel like that should have probably been Bipin Khatri wearing the number 2 there. His ball, but again, just no talk between the 3 of them, really. Peripheries at the last minute, all that saved them.
Sohan again, one to go, the big slip.
Oh,
and it's given, caught behind! The big slog, the big snick, the big wicket. Sohan departs for 7. Red hot he is there from Anil Kumar Shah. The faintest of edges. Shah appealed and got his man. First wicket falls. Gee, that's some brilliant glove work. First wicket falls, 1 for 34.
It now coming Araful Islam for Bangladesh. Standout ICC Under-19 World Cup batter with multiple centuries at the youth international level. Bit of middle order anchor, but coming in here at the first drop.
Just over a third of the way there to the total. 2 and a bit overs in. Alarm with the crucial wicket. We've got to find a way to get the man out who's down the other end. Jishan Alarm, a powerful start, 22 off 8. Islam off the mark with a single. 2.3 overs gone. That is a massive slog. Does it make it all the way? No. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces. Huge, massive shot. And a slog to cow just goes for 4. Dug into the turf. Ishan Alarm. 4 more for him. Putting on a clinic at the moment.
Bang.
Bang. Couldn't have said it better myself. That is outrageous. Feel like if you get it just a bit too high, it's going to dig into the turf, and it did on that occasion. 2 to come in the over from Alarm. Alarm to Alarm. A single.
Imagine he'll want to try and hold his position here so he can face strike in the next over here, Alarm.
Oh, that is another huge heave. Where's that one going? 1 bounce 4. Arafil Islam inserts himself into the contest with a huge heave and another boundary for the Bangladesh high performance team. There's one man from a particular film, and perhaps a few sports stars along the way would say, "Are you not entertained?" I actually don't know what film that's from. I know we're getting a little bit sidetracked, but I actually have no idea. I'm drawing a blank. 3 overs done, 1 for 44. Almost there, halfway. 3 taps in the middle for good luck.
Exact way that Alarm would want to hold that position there and face strike is with a boundary down the other end.
Jishan Alarm and Araful Islam looking to carry their bats with a run rate of 14.67.
You do the hands for that one.
Oh, gosh. You had to mention it.
Thank God there's no cameras here in the commentary box.
Well, I will just say, and I don't know. I will just say, I don't know if he's watching, but the cricket announcer, the Cricket Australia ground announcer at the moment for the Bangladesh series, Leo James, famous announcer for the Melbourne City, he likes to do the 6-7 when announcing Nathan Lyon. But go figure. Oh, chance it relatively short mid-wicket for a catch, and that goes down.
They thought about chasing a second run there, but they didn't quite communicate well. Caught in the nick of the time though, and they're back safe.
Country none for 12. Going at 9.5s. Oh, that's another huge heave. This time, it's going to go 1 bounce 4 over the roof again. Araful Islam. Similar shot, same result. This bloke, these blokes are on fire.
Sharing the spokes of the wagon wheel as well. I think that's the first one we've had out that side of the field in this innings.
Sorry, how many spokes have we got on said wagon wheel?
At the moment, we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We could probably actually have a look here. I mean, seriously, the Manhattan's off the chart at the moment. At this point in the game, ball A. 8 runs on the board. 2 wickets had fallen at this stage in the game.
They are the high-performance team, and they are performing at a very high standard.
Archie to bowl the fourth delivery. It goes down leg and punished.
That'll trickle. No, just lost a little bit of pace in it. Again, that
Done well to throw that one back.
deck is just a little bit soft underfoot, it looks like.
I wonder how this deck translates to footy when that comes around. 50 up for Bangladesh high performance team.
Yes, you can see it, particularly a lot of the southern players who move up for their first time, their first season in the territory, without getting too sidetracked. It takes them a few weeks to settle in and get used to the pace of the game, the slide of the ball on the ground, and just how different that turf is.
And, you know, it's wet season as well, because I think cricket in wet season might be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, just wait till you get a tropical monsoon and it completely changes things. Whole new ball game.
2 to come in the over. Gartree approaches. Nicely played. 1 for 51. Off less than 4. Jishan Alam, the opening batsman, along with Habibur Rahman Sohan, who had 7 off 6. Now Araful Islam alongside the opening batter for 11 off 4.
And it will be 9 off the over, 1 wicket down.
Gartree
53.
Gartree none for 20 off his 2, so an economy greater than last night. Shahan Alam and Araful Islam just having a chat as they chase that target of 100 and put a massive dint in the ladder, kicking things off. That net run rate will be something to behold.
Current run rate of 13.25. They could put pedals on if they wanted. Alarm back to the crease.
Of course, Nepal is one of the Northern Territory's fastest growing communities, with many Nepali students and skilled workers choosing to call the territory home. Australia and Nepal continue to strengthen their relationship through education, trade and workforce partnerships, creating opportunities for students and professionals alike. The Northern Territory's strong Nepali community, as you can hear tonight, helps create a welcoming environment for new students and families arriving from Nepal.
Good fielding there. Nepal just trying to work out exactly how they can stop this powerful display. 56, they're already more than halfway there, Jono.
It was a heck of a power play though, 4 overs. In the old T20 format with the one and only power play in the game, 6 overs to start each batting innings. Nowadays it's just 4 to start and then the power surge later on, in Australia in particular. Through the over, Jishan Alam just pushing that one out for a single. So it's unlike him to have such a bit of a relaxed demeanour at this point. I mean, having scored 1 for 58 from 4.4 overs, they're on the way to maybe finishing this game at the 10 over mark.
If not before then.
If they can get those big shots that we saw in the opening 4 overs, an absolutely ballistic display.
And just as their run tally is growing, Bangladesh is one of the Northern Territory's fastest growing migrant communities. It's helping enrich the territory's vibrant multicultural society, and it continues to make an important contribution through our education, skilled employment and local businesses up here in the Northern Territory. And it's great to have them as part of the Study NT Top End Series this year. Again, their first time in the competition. Or is it Nepal's?
They really brought the crowds, didn't they? I mean, both teams have been absolutely fantastic with such a massive cultural background here in the Northern Territory, as we've described. Into the over, 1 for 59. Arifil Islam, 14 off 8. Jishan Alam, 33 off 16.
They're going to throw Bertel to the bowler's end as well. Top scored for Nepal. Now going to maybe try and take some scalps.
Opening batsman and now relatively opening bowler.
Has gone a bit more static since that power play ended. Obviously, just the one over, but only 6 from it in their first boundaryless, their first ropeless over.
The photos of this game so far that are coming through on the NT Cricket socials are absolutely fantastic. If you haven't already, please give us a follow on Instagram. The handle is @NT Cricket. Bortel to Islam, dispatched. There's a fielder there though, 1 bounce. Run rate required, 2.69.
As compared to their required, surely not their required, their current, surely they're on track for it.
Run rate.
11.61 they're on.
11.61, amazing. Jishan Alam wanting to punish again. That is out of here, 6 more.
It's cleared the fence and it's bounced back off the old ticket gate on the other side here at TIO Stadium.
It's massive. Jishan Alam. Oh, wow. His third 6 goes bang. Look at that, full face of the bat, looked down, looked up, and before he knew it, it was over the fence.
And you're right, no, he's got 3 6s tonight, and all of them haven't just cleared the rope, they've cleared the fence.
Here he goes again.
Oh.
It's up-ish. It's up-ish. Almost caught on the bounce. Misfield from Tritraj Das. Had the chance to get that one on the bounce. Maybe another another catch from him tonight would be sensational. Jishan Alam. Bortel coming to blows here, well and truly. In he comes again. This time it's pushed past mid-wicket to a wider mid-on. Jishan Alam down the other end on 42 off 19. 2 to come in the over. Nicely defended off the badge. 1 for 69. Last ball of the over in the 6th. Crowd's certainly been entertained tonight. And the cricket has been entertaining. 1 to come, well behind square. This is the first fielder. It's the end of the over, 1 for 70 off 6. Let's have a look at the bowling card. Expensive night. Shahab Alam just with the 1 wicket for 18. A much needed one to remove Habibur Rahman Sohan. A dangerous opener removed for 7.
The other one's still out there on 42. strike rate of 221.1, if you don't mind as well. Saraf will go for his first bowl of the night.
I'm sure you'd love to chat to him post-game.
To Jashan Alam. Oh, I think that'd be
Absolutely electric.
absolutely.
Change of bowler, Saraf. Nearly chopped it on. The mildest of chances considered for a run out. Couldn't get it in time. Owen Saraf. 2 wickets for 13 against the NT strike last night.
Oh,
Another huge heave. It's gone a little bit wider than Saraf would have liked as 2 fielders are chasing that. Won't quite go for 4. Nice little tap back. Raj Das sends it back in down the other end. He's got to hurry.
they made 3 there, have they? They've done very well running there.
Kumar Shah just body checked the man running down the other end with the ball. Slammed it in. Watch this here on the replay. Hans Moleman Productions presents man getting hit by a cricket ball. Give the man the $10,000. Swept along the ground. Fielder out there on the 45.
Jashan Alam facing. He's a couple of big hits away from that half century. Got a little bit of a ball in the back, as you saw 2 balls ago.
8 away from that half century.
Oh,
Wow, that's courageous.
good to save a misfield there from the keeper and the captain. Both sides tonight, their keeper is the captain for Bangladesh, Ifran Shakur. For Bangladesh, Ifran Shakur, and for Bangladesh, Anil Kumar Shah.
That was courageous. That was a real courageous effort. And with many different keepers of many different sports, you'd expect them to be some of the courageous people on the floor. One to come in the over from Saraf. Tidy, just to quiet things down. 1 for 75 off 6.5. Less than 2 required off each over that remains. Another single to the Bangladesh high performance team.
Tightest over so far. Still one to come from it. 2 for 13, you mentioned he got last night in his game, Saraf. They'd love to get figures like that from him again tonight, Nepal.
Can we talk a bit about, of course, the wonderful place that I guess I reside in temporarily for this for this tournament here. The Northern Territory was recently recognised as Australia's happiest jurisdiction. We were talking about this, and rightly so, reflecting the relaxed lifestyle and strong sense of community that make it a great place to live. There's always something happening in the Northern Territory with a year-round calendar of major sporting events, multicultural festivals, live music, markets, and arts experiences.
It's beautiful. Truly beautiful up here, Jono, and it's a different sort of lifestyle. Do you know what they call free cars up here?
Sorry?
Do you know what they call free cars up here?
No.
It's a traffic jam.
Oh, come on.
It's as easy as it gets. It commutes 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
door to
a
door.
solid hit.
And meanwhile,
Won't count for much, but you can't run on that man's arm.
Nepal have just missed out on a wicket there.
Dead-eye stuff. Speaking of free cars being a traffic jam, the Northern Territory offers, as you say, shorter commutes, more time outdoors, and an enviable lifestyle. With a growing economy and exciting career opportunities, more Australians are discovering the benefits of living and working in the Northern Territory. Deshaun Alarm playing back to Alarm, the bowler. Was a major sponsor of this competition, Study NT. And just some facts and figures on that, the Northern Territory is Australia's fastest growing destination for international students, with enrolments continuing to grow. More than 5,500 international students from 60 countries now call the Northern Territory home, a welcoming multicultural community while studying and building their careers. Well bowled, well defended.
Some great opportunities up here for the working man, the working woman. For everyone up here, it's a great place. You can progress your career. You can study alongside as well. Some great study opportunities too.
Alarm Tara, full Islam.
And as we were saying, it's funny seeing cricket in Australia with a backdrop of palm trees, but if you're living up here, that's not just the cricket, that's life. Studying under palm trees, living, socialising, working. Beautiful place to live life and set up for the future.
Swept away nicely.
So 21 runs required from 12 overs with 9 wickets in hand. That is the equation at the moment. And it feels a bit too early for that stat line to be coming up, but that is where we are. 21 runs is required. Triple figures, that was the target for Bangladesh. They'll just do a quick little glove changeover at the moment in the middle of the ground.
Love to know what the feel for ground conditions are at the moment. We're in a very nice space here in what would be football commentary position here on the wing.
As you said, Jono, coming up from Melbourne at the moment, it's 11 degrees down there.
Oh, come on, don't remind me I'm supposed to get away from that.
Up here, 26 on this beautiful August night.
The Victorian boys would be very happy with that weather report. Good chance to enjoy the sun.
No tracky ducks for them this weekend. Thongs and board shorts.
Just about, yes. I did bring a hoodie with me, but not because I was actually going to wear it off the plane and wear it permanently this week. For obvious reasons. Nice little sweep in the direction of the keeper. It runs away, but the fielder will get there. Nice work there from Akash Chand. One for 81 off 8.1. Saraf has been the pick of the bowlers for Nepal A over the past couple.
Conceded 6 in his first and relatively tight at the moment.
Economy of 4.33 last night against the NT strike, where slow bowling prevailed as the weapon of choice.
Hamish Martin, one of the local heroes. I saw he picked up 3 wickets.
Nicely swept.
Captain for the Palmerston cricket team here in the top end. One of the larrikins of the competition as well.
Would come in this over. Saraf coming in, dancing down the wicket. Got it back quickly. And then Araful Islam lost his footing. Hit the deck pretty hard. Gets up though, he's okay.
Certainly slowing up a little bit here. 18 runs required.
Call the surge straight away. If you get the chance.
They might not have the chance. The way they've been going. Still got to get through 10 balls or 9 balls now before they can activate it.
Bangladesh high performance squad. Doing it all with the bat and the ball tonight. Third last game in this series at the mighty TIO Stadium. That is a huge team on the 45. Goodness me, 6 more. Straight in the direction of the light tower. Araful Islam.
Cleared the fence again. He's 4th. In fact, no, this is his first 6 of the night. But the partnership now has reached 53 runs.
First for him, but of course, Jashan Alam down the other end with 3 4s and 3 6s. That is the cleanest hit.
Araful Islam, 29 off 22.
You could ask a good question of the guys. Where's your sweet spot on the bat? Because it looks like at this stage, you could hit it anywhere on the bat and it would go for 6.
Just point to the cherries.
Performing unbelievable, these two. Araful Islam catching up. Oh no, got to find the ball. Where is it?
The search party's come in. Looks like they might need to recruit some more, maybe.
The locals enjoying this one. Gee, hasn't tonight been good? Irrespective of the result, Nepal's incredible fight back to get to set that 100 after losing a handful of wickets.
So out comes the ball box. They're going to concede defeat.
So the hunt is still on for that ball, and even though, well, I guess, hang on a second, we got it.
No, the ball box is coming out, or maybe they've have they whipped it out yet? No, still going.
I think they're waiting because once the ball box comes out and they pick the ball, and then it's basically a free-for-all and they can maybe take home. I say maybe because I'm not sure. Take home a keepsake. Or maybe do the honourable thing and put it back in the box, providing it's not prickled. Have they got it? Parkour skills on show from the local kids. Don't need control of their hands to run around. Young kids, young cricket fans, full of energy.
And I think he might have found himself a souvenir by the looks of it. Meanwhile, Bangladesh will be hoping to take some pretty sweet memories here as souvenirs. Pops it down. Oh, good running again. Good fielding.
Another case of nicely bowled and nicely played. 1 for 80 now, but 1 for 88 now. Requiring 12 for victory. Will we see a large 10th over?
I think we will. As large as we can. Don't know if we'll see an 11th.
It's rough for the last of the second. It's a wide, he'll bowl that again. 11 required now.
.44 he's on.
Nicely hit.
And he'll retain strike. .11 from the over they managed there. And 10 is all that is required from 11 overs. And 9 wickets in hand. The way they've been hitting, more than half of their overs have gone for double figures. So if they're sort of on average, they should be looking pretty good. In fact, if they hit their average... Oh, my maths is off here. Trying to work it out too quickly and my head's giving me a headache here, Jono.
WinViz had some headaches earlier today.
They're running at 10 and over, so if they continue that trend, they'll be home after the 10th.
Speaking of WinViz, Bangladesh, 99% chance. It's interesting that they haven't said 100%.
It's a generous one, but I guess if If you're asking Lloyd Christmas, you're telling me there's a chance.
Earlier today, as Victoria were losing wickets towards the back end of the game, WinViz just kept on creeping up, or creeping down in the case of Victoria's win percentage. Still pretty high in the 90s. Victoria, led by Will Sutherland, getting a 5-wicket win in the previous game at DXC. I've called all 3 games today. 2 of them have been alongside you, Will. It's been a fantastic day of cricket. But it was definitely worth sticking around for that game at DXC.
Kingsman, last year as well, I think a prolific outfit. No mean feat to defeat them. But Victoria and Kingsman, you think, are going to go deep into this tournament?
Having Scott Kugelheim as well in the Kingsman side is absolutely fantastic for them. You know, a New Zealand legend, a cricket legend worldwide, getting it done in the Northern Territory and helping along an incredible bunch of cricketers. Shine alarm on 45. We'll take the single.
Oh.
No, I think he was going to stay in, to be honest.
I think he wants his half century, which he needs to get back on strike before they run out of runs for him. He needs 4, they need 9.
So 1 boundary each, maybe. Araful Islam. But then again, time is of the essence, really. If they can finish with 11 overs, we'll say 9 overs to spare, that net run rate is going to look super good.
Absolutely. I think as much as you'd like to get the half century, the net run rate is probably the most pressing part of this game at the moment.
Square leg umpire unmoved on that occasion. It was a nice bouncer from Chant.
One for 91. Relatively tight first 3 balls for Chand. His first over of the match. Crack. That'll go all the way to the rope. And they're just trying to keep that run rate high. They can get it done in 2 more balls.
Read the ball so well on that occasion. Look at this shot.
Bang.
Well, that was like a tennis shot, like a textbook tennis shot, that one. Zero, 1, 0, 4. 1 for 95. Araful Islam still on strike. He's on 34. 3 to come in the over. Might heard maybe a cheeky nick, but one's dropped short.
So maybe we will see a power surge from Bangladesh.
2 fielders outside. In fact, no, 3. At the moment, well, the power surge can be activated soon, not just yet. Last ball of the over. Chance steaming in. Down the ground. For another dot at the end of the over. 1 for 95. The Bangladesh high performance side putting on a great show for the spectators here. 9 wickets in hand. Rahman Sohan, the wicket to fall in the second over.
And it looks like
Third
it's
over, sorry, I apologise.
going to be Shahab Alam bowling this, I was going to say last over, but you never know. It could go for longer. This 11th over.
His last, at least.
His last at least, yes.
Kushal and Alam just discussing final tactics here. Jishan Alam on 46 runs. We'll finish off with a strike rate of just under 200. If he can get this boundary, 46 off 27. Currently he's at 170.4. Here he is now.
Oh,
Played, missed, dot.
nervous 40s.
Second delivery for Alam. That is dispatched. That is out of here. That is the biggest six of the night. Jishan Alam signs, seals, delivers a massive half century. 52 in the end for him, not out. As the Bangladesh high performance team record a massive victory over Nepal. Let's have a look at this shot. The master of the slog to cow. Have a look at that. Down on one knee. And a victory to Bangladesh by 9 wickets. That, the biggest six of the night, into the grandstand to put a full stop on tonight's proceedings.
So as you said, just the 1 wicket, a relatively down night for bowling for the bowlers from Nepal. But it was Alam who took that wicket in the 3rd over. Bangladesh, they won by 9 wickets. 101 for 1 they recorded. That is a very, very strong run rate for them as they complete their first game. And as you can see, a half century for Jishan Alam. 52 not out. 4 sixes, 3 fours. Araful Islam, second highest scorer on 34. And for Sahan, it wasn't to be just a 7 runs, and he got out in that 3rd over. Meanwhile, as I said, it was a down night for the bowlers. Shahab Alam.
Great work by him under the circumstances.
1 wicket he got, and for the rest it was, just...
Pawan Saraf, economical. Tried to slow the game down, but for Bangladesh, it was all a hard-hitting performance for them. Let's have a look at the highlights. Plenty of wickets fell. Some unfortunate bowling to get us underway. Lots of boundaries. Lots of maximums. Lots of great fielding efforts from Nepal. They can definitely hold their heads high despite the loss. Much like last night, that was a massive, massive 6 from one of their superstar opening bats. Araful Islam contributing as well, just as powerfully with 34 not out after Rahman Sohad got out for 7. So 52 not out for Jishan Alam and 34 not out for Araful Islam. That just about does us here at TIO Stadium for tonight's proceedings. Bangladesh high performance team winning by 9 wickets over Nepal. I've been John O'Ven. He's been Wills Wah. Thanks so much for joining us, folks. Until next time, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.